you wanna have any suggestion, give it back to you. I'ma tell you the secret why I gotta do this. Must be the money.
What's up homies, my name is Mike Nakagawa. I'm a Japanese YouTuber from Nakagawa House, where I'm here to evaluate Japanese up-to-date news and hottest topic or incident that I should be sharing with you from my personal preference and liking. If you enjoyed or you got something useful from my video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also, I have other social medias with Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. If you follow me, I follow you back. Alright. I just want to talk about something bad happened to me before beginning today's video. I guess some of you guys already know what happened to me this week if I followed my Instagram account, but I was so sick of gout attack. You guys know what the hell gout attack stands for? For those who are not familiar with medical terminology, please Google it. Just kidding. Everything you need to know about gout. Gout is a common type of arthritis that causes intense pain, swelling, and stiffness in a joint. That's right. I got so much pain with my right ankle and I couldn't even walk straight for the whole day. I think that was 4 days ago. I was working at the office and suddenly I felt so much pain on my ankle, and at the time I thought I just sprained my ankle, so I stayed patient till my business hour was over, but I couldn't stand it. Because I didn't get better, I went to the hospital directly after I finished working. When my doctor had a look at my ankle, he diagnosed like, "Oh, Nakagawa-san, this might be gout. You got an acute gout attack." I was like, "What? What the hell are you talking about?" Yeah, so seriously, I had an acute inflammation, intense pain and swelling in the joint. I got so knocked down, man. Yeah, this happens because I have high uric acid level and I drink only a little water on a daily basis. Plus, I'm so fat. That's the biggest issue why I had to have such a terrible incident this week. Damn it! Yeah, I started to work out at the gym last December, but it seems it didn't work out. Yeah, I know I'm so pathetic, but you can laugh at me if you want. Oh my gosh. Anyway, if you are at the same or similar situation of mine, I'll post a link to know more of gout so that you can have a better understanding of it. Please take a look and encourage you to get ready for it, because a gout attack is horrible illness and suddenly it happens to you. Once you get sick of it, it's too late. You're gonna have to have a nightmare for sure. Hopefully, it won't happen. Alright, that's my update recently happened to me. Let's get into today's topic, by the way. As we all have acknowledged, the world is still going crazy because of COVID-19. I think it is now time to change the world. We need to take it serious about going out for a party, for instance, because anyone around you there might be strangers, you know. So you wanna stay away from them if they test positive in the past. Even if they think they are negative, you don't want to be with them all day, right? So what if you went shopping at the Costco and encountered a stranger with no mask? Let's take a look.
You're 6 feet away from me.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You're coming close to me. You're coming close to me.
Back off! Threat me again! Back the fuck up, put your fucking phone down!
Another Costco anti-masker. I feel threatened. Did he just say you are harassing me in front of my wife? Next to his wife wearing a mask? Oh man, this is crazy. You know what? I don't think him being told to wear a mask is what the wife is so embarrassed about. I assume this guy just doesn't care about anything like that. Yeah, look at that. Oh dude. Yeah, his sunglasses are backwards. Hey, you got a bad ass over here. Now, you know why she's wearing a mask? Maybe she hopes to avoid being recognized as the same. Look at her face. Yeah, she's like, oh no, cut it out. In Los Angeles, it seems 100 degrees very, very hot out there. So I can understand to some degrees why they don't want to have a mask on. Unfortunately, I see certain people like him in Japan sniffing around with no masks and talking loud in public place, but much better than Americans do. We kind of try to follow the some kinds of corporate compliance or policy or social manner. I don't know exactly how to describe this particular situation, but for the long run, we don't really have allergy to wear a mask all day, because once we see everyone wears mask, we feel like we have to do the same, you know. So we just tend to be very, very consistent. America now has over 3 million infected people with COVID-19. People should be aware of how dangerous it is. I think so. I read an article from somewhere on the internet. I can't remember which resources I got it from, but anyway, 85 years old man got infected with virus one day, and he went to the hospital for medical treatment. He was almost dead, but he recovered. Later, he was charged over $1 million, but he had a full coverage health insurance, so he didn't need to pay anything for treatment. Then, who's gonna pay for it? That's right, tax. It sucks. It sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. Young people work hard and pay too much tax for the nation, and it is spent for older people only. I know it's unfair, but the same thing happens in Japan. Japanese people do not go to vote while older people do. What the hell that means is that politicians only listen to older people because they ensure helping older people financially is quite a good deal.
Dear young people,
don't vote.
Don't vote.
Everything's fine the way it is.
Trump. That was us.
Trump,
he's our guy.
Tax cuts for the rich? Hell yeah. I'm rich as fuck.
I'm rich as fuck.
I'll be dead soon.
Sure, school shootings are sad.
But I haven't been in a school for 50 years.
I can't keep track of which lives matter.
Sure you don't like it.
So,
you'll like some meme on Instagram.
If the weather is
so
nice,
absurd.
maybe you could go to one of those little marches.
You might even share this video on Facebook.
But you won't vote.
You young people never do.
We never
But
vote.
I do. I do.
I do.
Midterms, primaries.
Every single election.
We'll be there, but you won't.
Because we're a generation of doers.
Not whiners.
And we're doing great.
See? Yeah, Japan has a chronic fertility decline over the past decades because economy slows down. It doesn't mean young people do not like to have sex without condom. Plus, a lockdown is placing too much pressure on the global economy as well. Now, we are just about to face a serious recession, folks. Economy is very fragile, okay? The economic collapses are fairly straightforward. Any kind of business exists to make profit, right? If they can't produce, they can't sell anything. This means they won't make profit, which means they are less able to employ you. Over the short period of time, business owners hold on to workers that they don't need immediately, and when economy picks back up again, they want to be able to give job opportunity. But if things start to look really bad, more people will lose their jobs or fear losing their jobs, so we buy this and its whole cycle starts again. That's how we spiral into an economic depression. To be very honest with you, however, I don't think we should have time for a riot, protest, or hitting each other. Look at this. President Donald Trump has vowed to punish those who destroyed the monument in the United States. Wooden sculptures of American First Lady Melania Trump near her hometown in Slovenia was torched on July 4th. While the Americans are very busy tearing down state statues, Asians are doing mass. Yeah, that's right. Very, very sarcastic tweets. There's another young man who came forward as a candidate for Tokyo governor. We had an election last week, and eventually Yuriko Koike was elected as the next governor of Tokyo. The result was so obvious, there was no one else but him who believed he could be the next governor. I look like a teenager, but I'm not as fool as to elect the wrong person, okay? I like that he was dancing though. I like the rhythm. Yeah, that's funny. Very, very funny. Is that good or bad? I can't tell you which one is right, but as an entertainment, I think that's enough to kill your time. I'm just kidding anyway. Well, looking back to the former governor of Tokyo, we tended to elect a celebrity like Arnold Schwarzenegger if I take an example of California state in the past. We have 14 million people in Tokyo, folks. That's pretty much a same scale as Sweden. Even if you wish to be the next president, or even if you study a lot for the good college degree, people don't trust you because you know what? You need to gain population, charisma, professionalism, consistency, and a lot more. That's a long way to go, right? But I think it is the same process as being a #1 YouTuber on the internet. So I think this has nothing to do with intelligence. But hey, I run for it. Yeah, I mean seriously, if I wanna be the best YouTuber on the planet, I have to be so awesome to brand my videos and create an image of professionalism across all of my online contents like Instagram. Not only that, it also builds a brand recognition and familiarity of my viewers. So definitely I assume being #1 in any field, organization, community or country is nearly equal to being someone with different characteristics that fascinates people's hearts. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I hope I could be one someday. You know, current Japanese #1 YouTuber whose name is Hikakin that I introduced you before. He uploaded a video with $1 million donation for COVID-19 and collected 2 million from his viewers. That's damn great. Yeah, I was so impressed when I saw his video. Yeah, that was excellent that was so excellent work for society. For those who calling me a badass, you're fucking right. Actually, I didn't do anything special for anyone. I admit that, but watch me on YouTube. I mean, I can be snappy, yeah, hilarious like a dog. Yeah, I can feel confident to make you laugh at least. That's all I can do right now. I'm so pathetic. You have every right to criticize me. If you have any suggestions, leave me a comment, or I hit you back as soon as possible. I think that's it for me, and I hope this video entertained you. Again, if you enjoyed, smash a like and keep in touch with me forever. Whatever reason you watch me on YouTube, I appreciate it. Okay, I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye.